Hi, third graders. It's Mrs. Heffa. I'm back with your spooky story, or maybe for you, not super spooky story. So I have my spiral notebook. Remember, yours may be a different color. You just know that it's the spiral because of the metal spiral. Makes this fun noise when you rub your fingernails on it. And I also have my to-do work folder that I actually put my pre-write in last time so I didn't lose it. Remember, it's like a suitcase for your work. It keeps it safe. You don't want to lose it. That's a lot of work to lose, especially when you took all that time on it. So I have my pre-write. Remember, that was our job to finish. Today we're going to work on our rough draft. And remember, we're kind of doing this like a quick fun one in a week. So I know that it's going to be faster. Don't panic. You can do this, okay? Now, I'm going to show you mine. Remember when we do a rough draft, this top box here, oh my goodness. I don't know what it is about my pencils, you guys, but they love to break on me. I don't know. I don't treat them that badly. They sit in my little pencil pouch. I love your pencil. All right, I'm going to grab another one. Here, I've got another one sitting here. Okay, I think this one's got enough lead. I'll sharpen that one later. Remember, this box up here is for my title and my name. So then I remember to type it on my paper. And let's see, I think I'm going to title it Spooky Sister by Heffa. Now remember, when we're doing a rough draft, we skip lines, and that way when we go to edit and revise, it is super easy to add things and cross things out because we have that space. Now, if you want to, you can pause the video and get your paper ripped out and all set up, and then you can hit play again, okay? So remember, the cool thing about this is that instead of having to rush through it in class to keep up, you get to actually pause the teacher and take a little bit of extra time to get it done. All right, so I did the back too. You don't necessarily have to. I just think I might go on to the back, so I wanted to have it ready to go. So I just titled mine Spooky Sister. I think that's good. So I'm going to start with my introduction, and my cat is down here pawing on my desk. So if you hear something, it's him. Charlie's just hanging out. So I am going to indent, because remember, when we're starting a paragraph, we indent, and each of these boxes is a new paragraph or a new part of our story. So I'm going to just do a little arrow here, just a light one to remind me, hey, Miss Heffa, indent. It was a dark and windy night. Ooh, that sets the mood. I like it. I was at home watching TV, remembering to skip those lines I X'd out, watching TV on my, I'm going to add some details, on my brown couch. Instead of just saying where I was at, just saying my couch, I'm going to add the color of my couch too. Remember, I wanted to add something about a snack, so I think I'm going to be eating popcorn too. I was at home watching TV on my brown couch. Let's see. I hate to say I was again. Maybe I'll change that when I revise. I was enjoying a popcorn snack. And then I'm going to say, let's see, a new paragraph because a new box. So I'm going to indent. And instead of I heard someone, I think I'm going to say suddenly. I heard someone say bloody finger in a, I'm going to say a high pitched ghostly voice. Then I'm really describing the voice. It was many fingers. That's what I think of when I think of a ghost. When really it was just my little sister. It's going, ah. All right, and I think I'm going to add one more detail here, and I think I'm going to say, it freaked me out. There. And now I'm going to start. See, I've done this paragraph, I've done this one. Middle one, this is when I search for the voice, and I'm going to keep having that bloody finger happen, and I'm going to search 3 rooms. So that's what I'm doing next in my middle paragraph here. So I'm going to remember to indent. I'm going to say I needed to find out where, oops, I forgot an E, where the voice was coming from. Now, I don't want to make this video super long because I do want to give you time to write. So I'm just going to keep writing. You know what to do. You're taking your pre-write and you're putting it on your rough draft, remembering to skip lines so that when we revise and edit, you have room to revise and edit. And you're going to make sure you indent each paragraph, or just remember, it's when you start a new box that you're indenting, okay? Your title goes up here along with your name to remind you that when we do our Google Doc later, that's what you'll do. Now, I know that this is probably a lot, and I know that sometimes our hands get tired when we're writing and we need just a little bit of a break. So you're just going to kind of roll them around. And if you don't finish this today, I want you to use some catch-up time tomorrow, Wednesday, to finish this rough draft, because Thursday I'm going to assume that you finished it and we'll revise and edit, and then I'll let you start typing. And by Friday, the typing one has to be done and sent to your teacher. So you see how it's kind of a shortened time frame, but I'm hoping that because this is more of a fun one and we've done a narrative, that we can just do a really quick fun one. In the future, we'll still take 2 weeks to do our other stuff, but this is just a fun little one, okay? So finish some time, use the time today, finish whatever you've got going on. Maybe you can get 2 or 3 boxes written out and you're like, that's it, Mrs. Heff, I need a break, and that's okay. I'm proud of you for doing that much. And then tomorrow on Wednesday, you're going to finish, and that's actually what I'm going to do too. During my catch-up time, I will, in between my meetings, I will finish writing my rough draft so that I can revise and edit with you guys on Thursday, okay? So that's your task. Have fun. Remember, if you're not into spooky, scary stuff, don't make it super spooky, scary. Just make it a fall day adventure, okay? I know that some of us aren't into that spooky, scary stuff at all, and I'm not going to force you to do it. Just make it a fun fall story. All right, kiddos, have fun. Work on this. When you've got a good amount done, you're like, I want to stop and do the rest Wednesday. Do that. And then on Wednesday, finish it. Or if you're like, I know what I'm writing and I'm going to get it done today, go for it. Okay? I put it in my to-do folder, so it's a safe place for my writing, so I can pull it out Thursday. All right, guys. Happy writing.